time because Dynamite was there.
Big start for Pure Foods. Añejo has yet to score in this ball game. 7-0 lead.
And what is key here is that they have been able to defend well, keeping AJ65 out of tune, and they can even score. And now you have an offensive foul called against Joey.
What's happening here, Joey called an offensive rebound, is developed. They try to go a lot to the one-on-one play, and Pure Foods is playing terrific defense.
Here is Jolas. He gets away.
9-0, and Añejo has yet to score.
And this is a long silence on the part of AJ65.
Patrimonio quickly switches off against Loizaga, and there's going to be a foul call downstairs.
Personal foul each.
Both of the teams have 14 fouls. Joey Loizaga with 2. Outside shooting, and Harmon starts off the ball game.
Hot dogs. Juan Fernandez with challenge. Sees the opening. Difficult. Lost the space. And AJ65 off and running. Open is Chito. No basket. And you have an offensive tip-in coming from Mama. So the lead of Pure Foods cut down to 5. Jolas from the wings. It's going to be drama here on the floor. Here is Mamaril.
Oh, Mamaril.
The first 20 games, 27 minutes as his playing average. And pretty good from the floor, just below the
6-point lead.
Both squads are playing with 5 team fouls. Time is 7 and 10.
And 6 already for Añejo, 5 already against Pure Foods. Very quickly, the teams are really playing tough defense and giving up the fouls.
And coming off the bench is Isaac. Isaac can make things happen for Añejo. Mamaril with 4 and Harmon with 2. Here is Harmon.
Makes the shot, but he's called for an offensive foul, and it's not going to count. And the angle was caught by the referee.
Here comes Jerry. Patrimonio for the offensive rebound behind the basket, and he did not. Now the score is 14-6 for Pure Foods prior to these 2 free throws by Alvin. Añejo is in penalty situation to the 5 team fouls carried by the Hot Dogs. And Codinera, because of 3 personal fouls, can be risked also by the Big J. So we have, coming off the bench, Ampalayo.
I think Sonny also wanted to take out the fact that Ampalayo also gives up poor fouls, you know, as he starts off the game. So he's bringing him off the bench, trying to console.
So far was not scored here for Pure Foods. Joey.
See, those are the fouls, kind of fouls that Ampalayo loves to give, which is not good fouls, especially the fact that they're in penalty.
And you now have El Presidente at the line, trying to get his first point.
A little strong there.
Mon, after 19 games, has been averaging 31 minutes playing time and had to build his strength little by little.
Night, 7 rebounds and also 11 assists.
Joey sees the opening. Good shot block at the last second by Jerry. Here is Solis.
Intimidated a little bit by Leo Isaac in that play, but bad pass by Ampalayo. Straight to the hands of Fernandez.
Red right by Mon Fernandez. No basket.
Over the back foul of Patrimonio.
For the moment, 17-9 in favor of Pure Foods. Time is 5:51 here in the first period. Mon Fernandez trying to cover Ampalayo on the outside, drawing Mon Fernandez to him. Ampalayo looking for an opening. Back again to him, and the pass came in a little bit too soon from Mamaril. Good interception by Joey, going to Mama, who's open from the wings. Bounced out, Ampalayo under the basket, and he scores.
Offensive rebounding there in the blue paint. He was trying to scamper it to the front court.
Drive and draw, and got deflected by Mamaril. Did not get a shooter's bounce from
Jerry missing his first free throw. Still a 6-point lead being enjoyed by Pure Foods.
By the way, Adidas is the official outfitter of the PBA.
Splits his charities for a 7-point lead. The 3 to Loizaga at the 15-foot line. Makes his first free throw. He's averaging 73% from that area. 14 points a ball game, 27 with his high, and a rebounding of close to 6 per ball game.
And he also keeps his eyes wide open
for the play again. Padim Israel comes out of the pick of Ramon, and there's Jerry underneath the basket,
and he scored.
Can miss.
Biggest lead of Pure Foods was 10 points when the score stood at 16-6. Right now they're in front by 7.
3-point shot.
They know that they're capable of it.
Especially Solis and Jojo. Very high looper there by Lastimosa. And the ball goes to Padim Israel. Blocked by Isaac. There's going to be a loose ball foul. It's been a great help to this team, partner.
Lastimosa will rest after off the boards, pulling down 2 rebounds. Lastimosa. Swinging it over to Marquez. Works the baseline. Mamaril was there. And Codinyan for Añejo to come right back, and they're just trailing by 2.
I think the defense really worked very well for them. They force Pure Foods to take some shots which they don't normally take, and the three-point shot started falling in for the red shirts, and Chito has just tied the ball game at 20 all.
And this is our first deadlock. Dynamite now leads the production parade with 7 and a quick retaliation.
That for Tanduay when they won the championship in '86, and they need that to do it again. And Mamaril gets a... That's right.
Here is Marquez on a turnaround. Oh, what a nice... Ampalayo trying to work in that pick. He goes inside to Mamaril. Good shot blocked by Codinyan.
Golfer, but he also loves basketball, as shown by his presence here in this ball game. Mamaril hits his first free throw on the foul of Jerry Codinera. We have JB Yango seeing action for the first time in replacement of Jerry. Mamaril trying to tie the ball.
During halftime, Eddie Lim will be interviewed by Romy Quintanar, and you will like his statements. A turnaround, and still Mon Fernandez is cold on the floor. Ampalayo on the run, and
by Dondon Ampalayo, he could have taken it to the hoop. They have 21 seconds for their play. Ampalayo trying to draw it from the outside, and he converts. Well, that's right. This 3-2 matchup against Solis. Fernandez still going against Ampalayo, who picked up a foul against Ramon earlier. Backup play, and there's going to be a foul on Dondon. That's going to be second personal foul.
And you know, with the cleverness of Mon Fernandez,
if he picks up another foul, Sonny Jaworski might put Chito Loizaga on Fernandez and send Ampalayo against Padim Israel. Fernandez only 1 point in this ball game.
He is struggling. Naralao coming out of the bench. We have fresh legs from Kalilan. A split. Marquez is covering Isaac. Quickly, Mon Fernandez is there. Ampalayo will challenge all, going wild. Henry is on the run, looks for the opening, gives it to the open man. Difficult shot on the part of Marquez, a little bit forced, and a shuttle pass going to Ampalayo. He's home free.
Well, that's the best thing to do. Never look back. You know you're...
And right now, Añejo in front by 3. Padim Israel goes wild. Isaac is there for the defensive rebound. Looking for the open man. He continues. He takes it from the side. Bingo! Here is Mon Fernandez. It is now Dynamite switching over, defending against him. And he has taken that ball away several times and forced a turnover with Mon Fernandez losing his footing.
You know, his concentration is not there. He's pressured a little bit. You must rest him and try to get him back into the flow later on.
Isaac, the second spot, the second conversion.
The outside shooting now falling on them.
Marquez 2 on him, and he lost it to the end line. Isaac does it again.
3 in a row for Leo Isaac. 16.
You know, you talked about Isaac, who had a hot hand, hitting 3 in a row on his way to 8 points. He also helped the defensive rebounds with 3 rebounds during the third. And Ampalayo now is going to have a 3-point opportunity as we watch this replay. And he is 1 step ahead. And there was a reaching in foul
by JB Yango.
It's going to go against JB for his first personal foul.
If you also saw in that slow-mo, you see Padim following his man. That's why he could not double team.
And over to General. Here is Jerry. Mamaril on him.
Good basket there by Jerry and
Trito. Ampalayo, he will take it from Rainbow Country.
Not a very good shot selection, as his teammates did not expect it, so nobody went to the rebound play. But Ampalayo steps in and gets a steal, plus a foul from JB.
It is 37-27 in favor of Añejo. Ampalayo splits the middle, and he gets 2 as
great points. Play being organized by Willie General. Marquez must come up with some jumpers.
Turn around by Jerry.
With 2 straight baskets.
Believe it or not, but Jerry Codinera is the only one scoring for the Hot Dogs here in the second.
Ampalayo losing the ball to the end line there.
Points, they had it twice. And during the early goings of the first, Pure Foods looked strong and good with 10-point lead. Patrimonio never gives up and scores. Patrimonio, because once he gets going, you know he's good for an average of 18 points per game. The tap going to Isaac.
3-point shot by Rudy Distrito, in and out.
Offensive rebound by Ampalayo. Quarter. Had difficulty when Juan Fernandez zeroed on him, but when he got going, he's added another 7 here in the second for 13. 41-31, a 10-point lead being enjoyed by Añejo. Full concentration coming from Marquez. He can make things happen for the sizzling hot dogs.
He has done that in the past. Marquez is also a tough player, a veteran in many ways, that he has also been a national team player.
Marquez with 4 points. Lastimosa had 7 during the first quarter.
He also
Expect
picked
more
up,
from him.
He also picked up 2 fouls. That's the reason why he was replaced for a while there. Distrito making his first free throw, his first point of the ball game too. 73% free throw shooter. Remember that game against San Miguel? He missed 2 free throws, but then he didn't have to take the other one because he was injured, you know. Or was he?
Israel with 2 points at the first quarter. 1 defensive rebound. Here is Jerry. As he tried to
For me, you know, Capacio's telling his teammates,
you better give me that help defense or else he might eat me alive. Distrito from Rainbow Territory. Rainbow Country. Capacio at the corner. Low post is Jerry. But Mamaril is all over him. Capacio will take it from the wings. Jerry for the offensive rebound and makes the first. 8 minutes and 7 seconds. 46-34 right now. And Jerry, the championship series here in the All-Filipino Conference. Well, welcome back home, Mrs. Nati Eleria, and I hope that you're cheering for you.
to the ball game. Distrito and Isaac have taken care of the backcourt very well for him to end up the first quarter and the second quarter. Distrito getting a good bounce for himself. He's got 6 points in the ball game right now.
Well, the camera didn't see it because he went right back, but he was applying body English to help it.
And a lot of it too, partner. But usually good shooters from the floor, I think that they should go to more plays, you know, and not individual movements. There's an individual move, but this is a guy who was born for this.
That bounce is weak. Drive and draw, and a good heady.
Putting the pressure on Sonny Jaworski, and he picks up the foul. So in penalty situation, pressing a lot, and the tendency to foul is evident in that kind of a play. So you send the guy quickly to the 15-foot line. 77% free throw shooter.
Last time that they played, August 30, you recall Añejo came out on top, defeating Pure Foods by 3 points, 116 to the Hot Dogs 113. That night, Jaworski knocked in 11 points.
5 rebounds, 4 assists. Big man, however, was Ampalayo who had a triple-double. 30, 11, and 12 in that ball game.
Right now, I'm feeling by 11. And the trap worked. Jaworski coming out on top safely to Salazar. Solis waiting for him. Here's Isaac. And lost his pivot foot. We have a turnover, and that's about the nth time happening to Añejo.
Yes, let's take a look at that if he lost his pivot foot. I know he lost his footing for a while. There's his pivot foot. Yes, it moved.
Slid.
Good call by referee Ledesma.
Pass going a little bit wild. Good save by Capacio. Isaac keeping an eye on him. Jaworski's there to cover. At the wings is Juan Fernandez. Jaworski not giving Solis a 3-point opportunity. Offensive rebound by Capacio. He curls, drive and draw, going to Jerry.
Oh, 10 rebounds a ball game.
Well, tonight so far, it's a 10-point lead being enjoyed by Añejo. Here is Jaworski. That deflected by Capacio. Good timing. Running shot.
Capacio has been really hounding him. 3-point shot by Dondon Ampalayo, and the rebound cleared by Solis.
Home run pitch. Alvin scores. And to apply a gumshoe-like defense against Ampalayo. And almost intercepted by Juan Fernandez. Good. Game time here in the first half, 4:36. Looking for the open man. Sure pass to Isaac. He's aware of the time. He looks for the opening. What a spin. Yes, that's ball turf.
Yes.
Alvin in a fadeaway.
This is their strength. They want it.
Averaging just below 18 points per game. More production to come. And it is a 13-6 roll by the Hot Dogs. And they're knocking at the door.
They wanna fish the foul from Patrimonio because he already has 2 in this ball game.
Foul Patrimonio.
And they isolated Ampalayo in that play.
Well, they're working with a handicap because they found themselves in penalty situation very early here in the second quarter. As a matter of fact, as early as 7 minutes and 3 seconds. And Añejo is beginning to drive and drive.
Yes, the idea of going to the 15-foot line, get some key players in foul trouble, while Añejo itself only has 14 fouls. 3 minutes 55 seconds left in the second quarter, 7-point lead, Pingoy.
Ampalayo has a conference high of 35 points, averaging
A few games of the semifinals, except in the playoff, he had only 14 points, but he had 2 crucial free throws.
Jerry again for a second attempt, not that time. And Isaac gets away from Juan Fernandez. Looks for the opening, did not hesitate. The Big J for the offensive rebound, going to Mamaril. And Juan Fernandez at the blind side blocks it. Loose ball picked up by Ampalayo. And a tip in by Mamaril, still nothing. And last touch. Jaworski, Pure Foods will keep it. What defensive rotation.
Woods team.
They go to Solis. His guns have been silent. He made 5 during the first quarter. Drive and draw going to Marquez.
Hard off the glass, but he gets the rebound.
Juan Fernandez is there. They go out to Dynamite from Rainbow Country. Solis looks upstairs. Here comes Capaccio. Quick hands by Dynamite, but Capaccio's there to recover. Going to Marquez from Rainbow territory. Almost had it. Juan Fernandez does a reverse, and finally 50, still Añejo by 4. They go to Dynamite. Back again to him. He looks for the opening, trying to split the middle.
Chito Loizaga at the 15-foot line. 7 points in this ball game so far. Make it 8 right now.
Chito averages slightly more than 14 points per game.
Just a 5-point lead. Purefoot's now attacking. Fernandez using the glass and getting the foul from Ampalayo. He's third.
Once Juan Fernandez tastes honey, he becomes...
Fernandez 6 points in the ball game right now. 2 out of 4 from the 15-foot line earlier, trying to finish off a 3-point play here.
The character of this particular ball game, game number 1, appears to be having the momentum. Here is Salazar, reached in by Juan Fernandez, and Marquez on second gear. This with 3. Capaccio at the corner. Isaac covering him. He will want to challenge. Here he comes. The Big J is there. That's why he slid off 15 points per game with a conference high of 28.
Leo Isaac isolated against Generalao. Gonzalgo free from on top of the key, but he bobbled and made the shot.
Isaac was there anticipating. Here is Jerry, been very steady. A turnaround shot. He continues on his way to 16 points, a big factor. Dynamite. 24 seconds. Here is Jerry, Chito on him. Juan Fernandez, short. Dynamite looking upstairs, outlet to Jaworski. Generalao is there. Isaac.
And the 3 seconds left. Generalao has to throw it up.
And we end the first 2 quarters with Añejo being pressed. They managed to put things together. They're now on top by 6. Had his eye on Marquez. Jerry 14 points per game and just under 10 for rebounds. He's back range.
That's right. He was not really after the ball. There's a drive-in play for Lastimosa.
On the lead of Añejo to 2. 61-59.
Really gets the team back on track. There's again Lastimosa challenging Leo Isaac. Good block, but there's going to be a foul. People take him for granted. He's not too tall, you know. You don't think that he'll be getting offensive rebounds when there are big men lurking there.
12 points at the half, and Isaac had a string of 3 hits from the side during the first quarter.
Marquez.
Well, I was trying to dip, says Dynamite.
He's no longer there.
Ampalayo from the wings.
That's not an easy shot, you know.
Jerry Cordillera swinging it over to Marquez. Mamaril play.
Marquez.
It's a 3-point lead being enjoyed by Añejo to the score of 66-63. And that point. Juan Fernandez. And the allow is open. The big man is there for Pure Foods.
Ooh. Shot almost went in. Blocked by Mamaril. Has not really had a great evening so far in this ball game.
Ended up the half with 7 points, but he tried to make it up by working the boards with 7 rebounds. Ampalayo. The 4th rebound to the credit of Ampalayo. Here is Joey moving a little bit closer.
Shoots on a dime against Generalao, and the advantage dribbles with his left hand. He moves to his left side. That's his strong point. 3-point shot by Totoy Marquez, and he scores.
To 13 points.
3-point shot by Joey Loizaga. Again, over Generalao.
3 points.
3 rainbow shots. Mamaril. Time is 6:06. Score 73-66 for Añejo. Bingo! From Joey right here in the 3rd quarter. Here is Lastimosa looking for room. Picked up by Jerry, who's been very
in action there. He's working against Dondon Ampalayo in defense, that is.
Jerry now with 20 sizzling points. It is going to be a jump ball. Cordillera and Mamaril.
That's the reason why Generalao is no longer in the ball game. So he has 4 personal fouls and a poor throw there by Ampalayo to Joey.
Lastimosa.
Lastimosa is going to have a rest. He had 9 points at the half. Really couldn't get his production going. Had a basket here in the 3rd. He will sit down as Padim Israel is back on the floor. Padim saw action during the 1st quarter. Had a basket. 1 defensive rebound. 75-68. A 7-point lead being enjoyed by AJ 65. Time is 5:07 here in the 3rd. Here is Solis being pressed by Joey.
Joey also picks up a foul. That's going to be his 3rd personal foul.
Foul for Team Loizaga.
And a little conversation happening between Joey and Solis. And Joey saying, look, you heard the whistle, and I don't like that extra motion. 8 points, and that happened during the 1st quarter. Has had no production. He has come up with 4 shot blocks, however. Harmon is back in the floor. Alvin Patrimonio with 3. Joey trying to work on that pick. A little bit long that time. Loose ball going to Alvin. Lead pass to Marquez. He lost it on the dribble. It bounced quite high.
Bounce into the face of Gonzalgo. He's going to take it all the way.
Player will be revealed to you right after this game. Andy.
11 points average a ball game.
This is quite different from his performance last August 30 when they defeated Pure Foods by 3. High time for Ampalayo.
Jerry Cordillera working against his brother. Double team. Padim goes to Patrimonio. Good move by Alvin, and there's the foul by Dante Gonzalgo. Forcing you to throw up the pass again. Nobody wanted to take the shot. Alvin not shy to do it.
Well, Capacho's back in the floor in the 3rd.
Another thing that Mon has to watch out for is not to pick up a 5th foul at this point.
From his average of just under 18. Here comes Ampalayo. He saw the opening. He was like a can opener.
Yes. I don't know how he found that space in that play.
Juan Fernandez faking to the right and with 3 and 7 seconds here in the 3rd.
Chito Loizaga switching off again to Ramon. Harmon has to pick up somebody else. There's Patrimonio.
It depends on Alvin. Down on the floor, but we have a timeout.
Timeout, Añejo Ram 65.
To the 16 fouls of Pure Foods. A stock formation as Joey Loizaga roams. They break away, going to Dante Gonzalgo safely. Here he comes in a running shot. He goes for second servings. Mon Fernandez was there to detract him.
Here the offensive rebound. Their Sol is really pushing the ball up. Patrimonio with a great move, but he's going to be... He goes off with the left hand to push up.
Watch it once more. Here's how it happened. It looked like that there was a warding movement on the part of Alvin, but he completes the success. They were able to cut down that lead of Alaska Añejo to 6 points. Here is Joey looking for him. What a shot!
They've really been going to the play of Joey, one-on-one against Solis, hoping that Solis will pick up his 5th foul. Solis hard off the glass.
Home run pitch. Ampalayo is there being chased by Alvin. He could have taken his time.
Yes.
Alvin was not going to challenge him. Bounce deep. Juan Fernandez does not score. Top going to... Oh, here is a 3-in-1 situation. And no deterring on that slicing.
Beats you with a 2 points on the fast break. Añejo really got into penalty situation early here in the 3rd quarter. Helter-skelter now on the place. 3-point shot by Joey Loizaga. Yes, sir.
Loizaga, 3 points.
Quarter on his way to 16 points, making 13 of that here in the 3rd.
That's going to be a blocking foul on Ampalayo. 4th personal foul. 2 free throws for Alvin Patrimonio.
During the first half, with 12 points, Ampalayo misses the first.
17.8 a ball game and over 10 rebounds.
Well, so far it's been limited to 5 rebounds in the first 3 quarters. Time ticks away. 35 seconds.
Good block by Patrimonio. He comes out with the ball.
Mon Fernandez in a 3-and-2 situation. Importantly, to cut down right now a 12-point lead being enjoyed by Añejo Ram.
There was a key play there when Leo Isaac challenged Patrimonio. Patrimonio, despite the fact that he's in foul trouble, never wavered. Came with the block and the steal. Fernandez, 8 points so far in this ball game. 4 personal fouls. 28 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Mon makes 2 out of 2. Give Pure Foods a chance to come back with another 2 points.
Difference of 3 seconds between game clock and shot clock, down to 3 seconds. It is Joey Loizaga scoring a 2-pointer, and he just buried his 18th point, and the 3rd ends finding Añejo enjoying a 12-point lead. Now, the shooting percentage of Pure Foods during the 3rd must have soured.
30% shooting, but now...
And you know, there is a pattern. Trying to go to Dante Gonzalgo. Mon Fernandez was there, and...
Just a 10-point lead, and Patrimonio again isolated there. Double team, however, coming.
Padim. Mon Fernandez on the offensive rebound. Trailing by 10 or 12, you're still in the ball game.
Oh, yes, definitely you are. You know, Pure Foods has gotten a lot of rest for its key men like Jerry Cordinera and Jojo Lastimosa. And they are a team proven to be able to come back in the 4th quarter. Añejo now has to prove it can withstand and hold the lead.
Well, Jaworski is back in action. He brings fresh legs.
Foul.
Jaworski picking up Patrimonio.
Tried to reach in. Off the arm of Alvin. Dante Gonzalgo limited to 4 points. Pulled down 4 rebounds. The first of 2 points per game.
I think he couldn't find his game today. You know, he was forced to take poor shots. He couldn't drive into the lane like he usually does. And so that took him off his rhythm. 8-point lead. Another good start by Pure Foods at the top of the 4th quarter. 4-0 Glass. Post play now for Jaworski against Solis.
Solis crouching low. Trying to spin away. Distracted by Capaccio. Going to the open man. Harmon does not score. Won by Ampalayo. Looking for room. Trying to do it the hard way. Down the floor is Harmon, but it's a dead ball situation.
Foul is going to be called against Patim in that play.
Israel.
2 exercises. He sat on the bench a little bit too long because his squad and his substitutions were just clicking.
Yes, the guys on the court were playing well. Why disturb a good thing? Ampalayo forced to come back into the ball game by Dante Gonzalgo.
You know, the heavyweights of the hot dogs are beginning to make their appearance. Jericho Dinera back to work.
Harmon with a good offensive rebound there.
That was a back rim attempt from the stripe by Ampalayo. Sharp. They swing it over to Harmon.
Joey picked up there by Glenn Capascio.
He exploded with 15 points during the third quarter.
Yes, sir. A big basket by Joey Loizaga.
It caught the lip.
Personal foul of Patrimonio. Look at this play again. It's a gutsy play. Patrimonio expecting him to take it from the outside. He drives in, gets the foul from Patrimonio, and makes the shot.
You know, this may be on the light side, but I had a brief chat with Joey. I said, Joey, how is the offense? 10 minutes to go. 94-82, Añejo.
And that's going to be a big one because that might be the fifth on Ampalayo.
Foul, Ampalayo.
That's right, and this is happening under 10 minutes. And you've got Añejo now playing with 14 fouls.
Make that 5 as Sunny gives up another foul against Patrimonio.
Foul, Jaworski.
Trying to get these big men to foul out or get into foul trouble, and they have to keep on leaving the court.
Well, Ampalayo sits out with 22 points. They go out safely to Capascio. The big J is there playing with 3 personal fouls. Trying to crowd him all the way. Good pass to Alvin.
Yes,
Body
sir.
control. He has outdone himself, improving his average slightly under 18. He has now scored 22. Almost taken away by Fernandez from Rainbow Country.
Loizaga, 3 points.
Those are the points, I think, now in the fourth quarter.
Yes, he had 2 from the stripe during the third, and that was his 11th point. They give it to Joey. Capascio keeping an eye on him. Try to reach in. They've got 8 on the shot clock. Jaworski keeps it alive.
Another offensive rebound. He's in the 3-point territory.
Outlet now going to Capascio. Safely to Solis.
Yes, sir. And a 3-point play coming up for Solis.
5 personal fouls.
So Kalila now going to the first 5 with Jojo Lastimosa well rested. He could be a big factor in this comeback.
Here is Jaworski. Dynamite. Drive and draw. Juan Fernandez looking upstairs. Here comes Jerry. Hits the open man. Alvin. Wild. And Mamaril brings out a defensive rebound. To Jaworski. He goes through a little bit too strong. Outlet now to Alvin. Dynamite on the chase. Fancy footwork by Alvin. Dynamite looking for an opening. Drive and draw to Mamaril. Shot blocked by Jerry. And Solis is off and away. He will continue to go. Jerry's there for the foul feet. They go to Solis from Rainbow Country. That could have been a big one. Juan Fernandez keeps it alive. Here comes Alvin.
Yes, sir.
Alvin delivers. Patrimonio.
And a big lead in the other team coming on with the defense.
A sidestep by Dynamite.
And Patrimonio trying to challenge Mamaril. There's going to be a mill.
It could be trouble. That it will be his 5th
Loose ball
personal foul, Andy.
Mamaril.
And a technical call against Mamaril.
All of a sudden, the guns have cooled. After making 12 during the first half, he hasn't bought a basket. He tried to
Technical
make it up
foul,
by
Mamaril.
helping the he's back on the floor.
Yes, together with Dondon Ampalayo, but Patrimonio would like to get him out of the way quickly. Mamaril with a good block. There's going to be a foul downstairs. Called on Sonny Jaworski, I think.
Game, the lead, Añejo. Joey's back on the floor. Can he have the hot hand?
Loizaga, 3
That
points.
answers the second half. 24 points for Joey.
The one-on-one play for Alvin again. Yes, sir. Yes, he's a take charge guy at this point for them, and they're really been going to him. Chito Loizaga on a spin. Comes out of their established position.
Ampalayo tries it and succeeds. To go.
A wild pass there because of the interference play coming from Dondon Ampalayo.
2. Jaworski limited to only 2 points, averaging slightly more than 14 points per game. But the others have made up for him, like Joey. Jaworski keeps it alive on the offensive rebound, a very important one. They swing it over to Dynamite. Here he comes, nice footwork, and Juan Fernandez is shaved late. The Loizaga brothers taking over.
They call 2 minutes and 46, 7-point lead. Fernandez 1-on-1 play. There's the foul by Chito and 3-point play in the offing for Ramon. He really cannot use his body to push him out of the way, but Ramon works him from the outside and the quicker move gets him the 2 points.
Juan Fernandez averaging just above 8 rebounds per game. Has pulled down 10 tonight. Time is 2:41. A 5-point lead being enjoyed by Añejo, but the press is on.
Well, the pressure is only on the ball carrier, but Alvin did not try to pressure Chito Loizaga. He allows Chito to come into the court. Mon almost with a steal there.
They've got 10 on the shot clock. Jaworski's aware of the time. So is Joey.
Big night for Joey.
Difference high of 34. Mon Fernandez works the baseline, hits the open man, shot blocked by Mamaril. Mon Fernandez is there on a turn, going out to Mamaril.
Last 2 minutes. Last 2 minutes.
It has come down between Patrimonio and Joey Loizaga. Ampalayo looks for the opening, he continues. He was fouled on the drive.
Foul Fernandez.
It is going to go against Mon Fernandez.
Fernandez, 6 fouls.
That is his 6th and last foul
Espinosa.
with 1 minute and 27 to go. And Mon Fernandez leaves the ball game after 13 points and 11 rebounds and 2 shot blocks.
Ampalayo's got 24 points in the ball game. So really been Joey Loizaga and Dondon who have anchored the offensive game. Isaac helped in the first half of play.
Ampalayo. They press on Solis. Picked up by Alvin. He scores. And Capash is off and running. Joey is there. Gives it safely to Patrimonio, who scores.
They give
Both squads over the limit. 10 seconds to go. Jaworski's free. He's home free.
Yeah, is going to defend against the 3-point shot as much as possible.
And Mamaril controls the boards after that last attempt by Capascio. Game 1 in this best-of-5 championship series for the 1988 All-Filipino Conference, won by Añejo by 6 points. Official score 111-105 for Pure Foods.